Going first. I would have snapped this hand if this was a land. Having Terra this early isn't exciting. Mulligan. Okay, better. Better. Keep this and let's see. Tap 2, 3. Let's tuck the Marsh. Lead off with the old tap land of Runo. Logan Deluge. Or Indulgence, rather. Indulgence. Looking for more lands? I mean, I guess technically we should have... Ooh, Syncopate. I like that, especially against white on the other side of the board. It's a good sign. It's a good sign for us. Alright, so do we let... I mean, if this is underdog, we're going to counter it. Oh, yeah. So good. Excuse me. So good. Hopefully I didn't blow out your eardrums just now. That was convenient. I will take that in a heartbeat. And Indulgence. I don't think we want to pitch the Hero's Downfall. Excuse me. Yep, that's not doing much. Definitely going to Indulgence here. See if we can fuel up the old Terra Runo a little bit. Huh. I mean, we could always get it back, right? Keeping gas in our hand. I want to hit our land drops, so I think we do actually just pitch the Terror. Oh, nice. So here's the thing, right? We could play Runo, put this back on top of our deck, and then guarantee that we flip it against black-white, but then we're not drawing our land. So I think we're going to play Adawara and simply pass, right? Make sure we hit our land drop so we can despair on curve. Deal the Graveyard. Another wedding announcement for the opponent. Okay. Fair enough. Coming in strong, the opponent is. Coming in strong. 2 things on the board. And maybe that would have been incentive enough to play Runo. Oh, there we go. Nice. Let's pitch the other Indulgence. Keep Hero's Downfall. Aw, sad face. Alright, invoke you. Get rid of one of these announcements. Most likely going to be the newer one, or the older one, I would assume. We're going to get to draw a card next turn. And then we get to, let's see, this guy is down 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, there's our other Indulgence. Excellent. Excellent. So, Bank Buster. All right, respect. And Missionary Hardcast. They attack, draw 2. If we hit our land drop, that'd be nice. Oh, we are gonna hit our land drop. Ooh. Man, only if we could have done that together, that would have been sweet. Like, play this and that, because we can flip Runo. So we can Hoarder. Thinking opponent, give me a second. What is the better play here, my friends? What is the better play? Runo tucking the Terror on top of our deck, or Organ Hoarder? I guess we can Organ Hoarder and play the Terror, right? Afterwards? Sure, let's do that. And then we get to leave up Hero's Downfall. Put the Terror on the top of our deck. And then send it back. And then, let's see. It is... Oops, come on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cheaper. So it's a 2. Yeah, we can do both next turn. Nice. And it gets to flip Runo. It has to be an attacking creature if I remember. Yeah, that is... It is a little bit of a shame that it has to be attacking as well. But, you know, it is what it is. Opponent reading Runo, trying to figure out what to do. Ooh, Esper. Sneaky. Okay. We are going to kill Kaito.
No secret is safe from me.
So interesting that they decided to... Well, we might kill the Bank Buster if they're going to end up trying to attack with it. They get another draw with Kaido, but remember, Runo's going to flip. So it's touch and go. It's iffy what the correct play is here. Ooh, they got greedy here. They got greedy here. So we're actually going to kill Kaido so they can't even draw. Not let them go to their main phase, right? Because they should have played it. Nice, 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 nice. All right, cool, 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 cool. And they're going to draw. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Flip goes the big dude. We're going to reveal that card. Crothus. Wow, we actually got to do our thing in our debut. That's amazing. Organ Hoarder, get a... Oh, it'd be awesome if we could have done both. All right, let's... Organ Hoarder. Maybe grab another Terror. That'd be sick. What do we grab? What do we grab? What do we grab? Come on, hook it up, hook it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe a Jin. Maybe a Jin. Another Organ Hoarder. Runo would let us bounce that dude. I think it's just Invoke, though. Steal the Invoke, fuel the Graveyard, and then play our Terror. And do we attack? It's iffy. It's iffy if we attack or not, right? But we're doing it. We're freaking doing it. Yeah. Opponent's trying to figure out what's going on right now. I think we hold. I think we hold. Getting in for 3 damage doesn't really do much. So I think we're going to hold here. Try to keep the Organ Hoarder alive, because we may just copy the Organ Hoarder over the Terror. No, wait a minute. We make 2 Terrors. Nah, we're swinging. We're swinging. Opponent's going to draw. That's a good sign. Come on. Let us connect with Crothus. Like, I thought about putting a Slip Out the Back in the deck. I just don't, man, I just don't think we get enough value out of that, right? Like, we have enough resilient threats. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe I will sneak it in before the end of the video. We'll see. Stay tuned to find out, my fellow knights. I mean, I like where we're going, right? Ooh, spicy. All right, lead off with the Invoke. Oh, this is a what's-her-face, huh? Gosh darn it. That's annoying. So we go here. Let's play. We have to hit the black anyways. Blue, black. Okay. So it doesn't really matter. Play Indulgence. Look for a counter spell. Or another dude. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Is it worth just losing our Crothus? Yeah, man. Is it? I think it is. I think it is. If we attack this way, does this survive? They block here. We make 2 more. Yeah, we lose our Organ Hoarder. We have another one. Yeah. Trigger. Copy. They can't kill Terror. They play Emperor, kill Crothus, but now that the trigger is on the stack, I think, oh, baby, yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Depending on what they do here, we may just invoke them. Oh, we're doing it. Can't believe we're doing it. So they didn't have an Emperor here. I'm definitely glad we decided to go forward with it. I mean, how busted is that? Huh. Oh, okay. So we kill them, right? Oh, no, they gain life. Okay, fair. All right, well. Oh, wait, we can kill them because... Oh, yeah. Because they don't have an enchantment. Okay, cool. So go this way. See, I waited on the despair. Ah, nice. Okay, fair. They got me. I got outplayed. I got outplayed there. I was waiting on the despair because I thought they had the Emperor, so we would have gotten like a creature enchantment. Emperor is why I waited on it versus doing it pre-combat. We still have another terror, but now we could just copy our other terrors, so we can almost sandbag this one. I was definitely not expecting that to connect, man. Holy cow. Alright, it's a shame we lost the Organ Hoarder, but I really thought they were gonna like try to double block or do something, so that's on me. I feel like they have to attack with the Missionary, right? They put a counter on it, they hit us. So that was my bad. That was my bad. Could have played that a little cleaner, but I don't think we're in a bad spot. I just really wasn't anticipating. I figured they would try to get a terror off the board. So let's see here. They can crew, right? They can crew. They can swing. We're not dead. All right, we're just gonna attack again, then play another terror unless they're sandbagging another D-stroke. So yeah, we definitely should have not attacked with the Organ Hoarder. That's on me. But we have enough kill spells in the deck. I think we can get rid of Missionary. If we lose the Missionary, that's hilarious. We can actually, so let me see, 1, 2, they're going to go back up to 10, right? So 2 have to connect, and these are going to be attacking. So, yeah. I mean, I would like to leave 3 back, but we're taking 5, 7 here, fall to 10. Yep, we knew that was going to happen. All right, let's see. It's going to be close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they block here, block. I guess let's check for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you do have a pause. Well, I mean, Urtai. Okay, Urtai will get rid of that. I'm glad we did it the way we did. So now the way is clear to invoke. Oh. Okay, nice. Nice. So now I think they sack this dude, sack that, and we draw a card. I think we do it now. Right? And then that way they don't have the chance of killing any of our guys. I'm trying to think how we swing here, right? This is interesting. They're thinking about it. Yep, we did that, knew that. Another land, not what we wanted to see here. So attack for just 5. We need to force at least 1 block. They can chump block, and then they crack back, making this dude bigger. So are we on a holding pattern here, actually? I think we continue to pressure them. We're going to end up double blocking this guy. The Missionary definitely... And we had the opportunity to kill it, I think. Right? With the Vortex. They're going to chump block. Fair. This is close. This is very close. Definitely could have sequenced our lands a little bit better. Oh, are they trying to go bigger than the Rafine? Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, we will take that for sure. I'm happy with that exchange. It's unfortunate that's actually good for us. Yeah, I'll take that. We can get this one back. Our guys are cheap enough now. So I think however they attack, we're going to put everything in front of the Missionary, get that off the board. We're going to lose 1 dude now, right? Getting another Missionary gets Urtai back. That's really good. That was really good on their part. Luckily, they can't do it this turn because of ward. So we lucked out there. But can they crew it? No, it's 3. They can crew it with these 2. This is going to be very close. We may end up drawing off of the Waterfront District. 35 cards left. We have all 3 of our invokes spent. Tainted Indulgences. Man, you know, it'd be nice off the top of Scrutiny. Scrutiny. Our opponent playing solid, man. Very good gameplay from the opponent. What do you Knights think? All right, we're going to lose another dude. Lose another duder. And then unfortunately it's going to make it to where... It's also going to make it to where we don't have lethal on the crackback. So good on them. Keep back this one in case they have bounce in hand. Oh, you know what? We should have blocked with all 3. Because if they have a kill spell... Okay, cool. Alright, cool. It worked out. They forgot about the ward, I guess. So... Good. Okay. So, let's see here. They can crew this way. Man, this is gonna be tough. Even with the flipped Krothus. Nicely done, opponent. Nicely done. I like their deck. Yeah, and that's why we were okay. We talked about it earlier, so... Go back up to 13. They have plenty of blockers. Come on, deck. Takanume. So Takanume will let us get Runo that lets us put the other Tolarian Terror back on top of our deck, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we attack here, we get 1 blocker, but they attack with 3 things. That's tough. If we attack now, they have to burn 2 for 1. So I think we attack. They crew. They block. Oh no, I guess they can. Oh no, I guess we don't attack because they can crew the Bank Buster. Ouch. All right, no attacks, unfortunately. Takanume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, we milled 3 lands. Okay. Runo. Play our tap land. Runo. So we have to survive this turn. This has turned out to be quite the game. Terror back on top. Come on. Come on, Scrutiny. I know you got it in ya. Virtuoso. Okay. What an interesting series of events. What an interesting series of events this has become. So flip, attack, right? And then we're going to have 2 5/5s on defense. I'll tell you what, Knights, this is an interesting one for sure. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. That means we are going to get to some damage in with Runo. They're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers, so they can technically block all of them. The life gain has been very serious. They back up to 13, which means they could block only 2. Okay, they're going to try to make the visionary or missionary big enough. I mean, we have to get the visionary off the board. That's all there is to it. So they're going to put all 3 counters. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Man, that's so much card draw. So much card draw. Okay. Make obvious blocks. Let's see if we get wrecked by Okay. They go back up to 15. They have 2 blockers. All right, what's the last card in their hand? Reveal. Okay, I wish there was a way. Oh, we can draw. All right, let's draw first. Just in case, you never know, right? Might as well. This only costs 1. Scrutiny. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Do we get wrecked here? We just put everything in front of Virtuoso. Yeah, we go to combat here. They got 1 card left. They're going to draw quite a bit, but this forces blocks from them. Like, there's definitely an argument for us to leave more than 1 blocker back. Like, we could have probably left 2, to be honest with you, but I want to force blocks here. And this does. But, once again, look at that life gain, man. Alright. So, do we get wrecked? 1, 2, 3. Crew, bring that back. I think we have to just scrutiny for 2 here. Unfortunately. Or maybe we just wait till next turn. Because, like, they have to win this turn. If we attacked with just 1, that would have made 2 dudes. They didn't have to block. Versus, yeah, I think this is correct. So they can, at most, they can draw 3 cards here. They can hit us for 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, this is close. Okay, they're digging. That's a good sign. Okay, cool. Because, I mean, they could have crewed the Bankbuster. We would have blocked that. Then they have 3. So they attacked with and then play the underdog that attacks for 3. That lets them put 3 up to 3 counters on Rafine. We block here, and that's 6, 9. We would have been at 1. Wow. Luckily, blue black doesn't have reach, so I don't think there's a way they could ping us for that last bit of damage. It was close though, very close. I think end of turn we are gonna go ahead and scrutiny. Because I want to have access to as much mana as possible. And you're seeing the power, man. Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh, wow. 22-minute game. Ooh. Hopefully you guys are still with us. Oh, no. No. Oops. Opponent in the tank trying to figure it out. There we go. Sorry about that if the sound acted up for a second. Oh, man. Awesome. I'm so glad we got to see the power of Crothis, though. And, yeah, it looks like our opponent AFK'd out. They probably had enough, unfortunately. So, that being said, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. We're almost to 1,000, which is insanely awesome. Super excited about it. Probably going to do a live stream this weekend. So, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Really do appreciate the support, the likes, the subs, the comments. It means a lot to me. Truly. Thank you, my fellow knights, for writing the struggle bus with me. You guys rock. So yeah, it's oh man, it's unfortunate this is our debut with the deck, but I mean, at least we got to do our thing, man, which is super cool. And our opponent's got a sweet, pretty like a sweet brew going as well. I don't see the reason. I mean, yeah, the Kaido was a little bit of a misplay. I think other than that, they've played very tight. Oh, I guess the Urtai with the ward, right? Those are probably the 2 things. But other than that, man, they've played a solid game here. So I really do appreciate that part of it. But yeah, oh man, you guys we got to do exactly what we wanted to do here with the Organ Hoarder, fueling our graveyard, making our terrors cheaper, then be able to get the terror back to automatically fit Runo to play it for 1. It's like so good. It's so good. It's a lot of good value. I'm super excited. I hope the deck that continues to do swell. Most definitely. Super excited. And there you have it. Boom goes the dynamite, my friends. Greetings, Greetings, Knights and Punts-a-Wands. Welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I, Jedi, struggle more to play Magic, so hopefully you don't have to. If Dimir control and a little bit of recursion synergies, and maybe even a little prowess action is your jam, you may have come to the right place, my friends, because that's what's on the menu for today. We are revisiting Runo Stromkirk, a super fun card to build around in Dimir. A 1/4 flyer on its own for 3, not very exciting, but it does allow us to take a creature and take it from our graveyard and put it on top of our deck. So it's not quite card advantage, just a little bit of resilience, right? Taking those threats their opponent removed and or we had to discard and putting it back on their deck for additional value. Those threats are going to be super sweet. They're going to be in the form of Organ Hoarder, so we get a card back one way or another because Organ Hoarder will allow us to replace itself as well as fueling our graveyard, which will come into play in a moment. Gitaxias, I mean, we don't have to talk about this guy. He's awesome. Automatic counterspell and then immediately doubles all your spells, which is awesome. But then Tolarian Terror. So it's kind of like Attack of the Draft Goodens, right? Organ Hoarder was good in draft. Tolarian Terror is doing great in draft. But essentially, playing our spells early, trying to survive into the late game, allows us to play Tolarian Terror for, 1, 2, 3 mana. And so that's extremely powerful. But the thing is, it still counts as a 7-drop. So it would allow us to flip Runo into Crothus. And guess what? It counts as a serpent, which is one of the creature types that Crothus cares about. So we have the opportunity to make a whole bunch of Tolarian Terrors, which is the main premise of this deck, right? Hold Runo in our hand, interact like a control deck, drop a cheap terror, play a Runo. If they killed the first terror, we put it back on the top of our deck, flip it, play it, etc., or even Jin. So a lot of recursion in this deck, super fun. Wait till you guys see it. It's absolute delight. I really hope you guys do enjoy it. Everything else is a combination of removal. We're running Drag to the Bottom, Invoke Despair, Eartie Score, Hero's Downfall, Essence Scatter, Negate. Just a plethora of cards to allow us to control the game. Trying out Runo's Vortex, yes. Fading Hope was a consideration, or Slip Out the Back to protect our Runos and Jins, but I want to try it out. Once again, we struggle here, so you don't have to. So we're going to try out these cards. There is no Deluge in the deck because it doesn't very synergize with Jin's ability because it draws or lets you look equal to the amount of mana you paid for it. So the copies that Jin makes, you didn't pay for, so you don't get to look at anything. So that's why we're running Silver Scrutiny and Tainted Indulgence to be able to kind of get our mana value back, right? Later on, Tainted Indulgence is just pay to draw 2, and Scrutiny, even if we do it for just 3, we can draw 6 with Jin. So that's why we're running it that way. But that's the list, my friends. So before we get into it, shout out for this video goes out to Charles Benevenu. Charles, thank you so much, my friend, for riding the struggle bus with us, being a fellow knight and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you. You rock. And I really hope you enjoy the Release the Serpents, Dimir. Yeah, unfortunately, this one doesn't do it, so we're going to mulligan. Yeah, I guess we keep this one and go with Tuck a Runo. So, what are we looking at here? All right, I see. I guess we might as well start here. Just because maybe they play around the cut down, not 100% sure. All right. Well, now we have a chance of leaving up Scorn on 2 or on 3, so let's go ahead and do that. We have Verona's Vortex. Our opponent is showing some stuff and things. Fair. So another Esper list. Okay, I can respect it. No point in bouncing that. Don't want to see another blue source. Man, we're not really getting value if we just play him, but I guess what do they do? We're gonna feel a little. Well, we have this if they play. No, we don't. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it just so they can't like start chipping in at us, right? And we could flip Runo a little early. We have 6 targets for it to flip. There's a chance, right? Binding. Okay, so fair. Is this permanent? Turn creature. You don't. Okay. Play that. Send it back. We could take 1 for a little bit. We're gonna leave up Scorn and then try to do draw 3 with Scrutiny. I think that's fine. That is fine. Need to save this for something like the, what's her face? Man, what's it called now? Raffine, there we go, derp. It's just sitting there. Do we counter that? Yeah, I'm gonna counter it. It's a lot of value they get off of that. It looks like they missed their land drop, so I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I could be wrong. Take 2, fall down to 16. And no sense in playing either the Organ Hoarder. Alright, cool. Organ Hoarder, we could still leave up Grasp and we get blocks. I like that. Yep, definitely taking the Despair. 1, 2, 3. So we're still 1 black source away from that. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have the majority of our deck is black sources. So let's see if they attack. If they have the Emperor, we can Grasp. Then hopefully we draw a black source and get rid of the binding, get our Runo back, which, well, would like to get Organ Hoarder back on the top of our deck. So this is interesting. Let's see what the opponent does here. No attacks, nothing you say. All right, fair enough. Ooh, negate. Missed the land drop, though. Missed the land drop. Fair enough. So let's see if this is a end of turn Emperor, right? We'll see. Is that what we're working with here? Show me the goods, opponent. We will negate it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 2 off of Scrutiny. I'm trying to think if we need to... the spell can't be countered. Yeah, alright, cool. So now our Invoke is back online, which we gotta appreciate that, right? So we target non-land permanent. Alright, so at least here we get to potentially draw 5. Or draw 4. 3. Draw 3. With the negate, I think it's worth it, right? Kind of keep things nice and active. We will draw 3 here. Just need a black source. Untap black source. Hook it up, hook it up. Are you running counter magic? Could be. We've seen a lot of make disappears here, so maybe we could have played around that. I don't know. But if they use it now, then we have a higher chance of, oh, just straight negate. Okay. Yep. That works. Could have maybe played around that when they tapped out, right? All right, let's see if you got another one. If not, I mean, we have our negate back up, which is nice. And we are going to get some value here. It's going to blow up the... Or do they just kill the other companion? Okay, all right, fair. Ooh, so close. But when it comes down, we will have negate back up. So that is good. Plan B is working. Archangel. Okay. And Organ Hoarder. Nice. Let's go ahead and kill this while they're tapped out. Makes our dude cheaper. And cheap enough to play it. And then still leave up the negate. Alright, alright, alright. It's working. It's working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we start taking healthy chunks of life from our opponent. We don't have to worry about the Emperor. So let's see what they got going on. Another binding. It is cheap enough. We will negate. Do we negate or not? Oh, all right. Well, sweet, because this tucks it. Oh man, I was lined up well. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we resolve and take 5? Do we do this? Taking 5 feels greedy to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not be greedy, right? We just don't have another avenue. Like, granted, playing Jin means potentially that they can't use the counter spell because Jin counters that, but there is a chance that we play it and then they hit us with the old ley line of binding. So I think we want to wait till at least we can protect it, right? So we're just gonna play it cool. We got a 5/5 on the board. We're in the lead. We're going to grab the Organ Hoarder to draw us a card. Emperor coming down. We are going to negate that. Makes me feel like they have another negate. Fair enough. They beat us to the punchline. Play Emperor. Kill Terror. Oh. Yeah, no, we have to negate it. Yep. Well, the good news is... Well, I guess they're still safe, right? They make a 2-2. And then they can kill the Terror. Yeah, so we got that pass at least, right?
Guards, to me.
Well... Alright. Oh, I guess we can also not attack, right? So we don't lose our Terror? Is that a thing? We can do the... Well, now that we got Jin... Alright, so we're going to Jin here. I guess we could have Indulgenced. Yeah, maybe... Maybe... So, if we Indulgence, potentially draw on a removal spell, then we could have killed them both. Maybe we don't attack, right? Yeah, maybe the attack there was bad. Alright, so it was still 1 for 1. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lost in the gate. Do they have the binding? That's the question, right? Do they have the binding? If we get to fire off this Tainted Indulgence, then I think we've got our money's value out of Jin. We're definitely not going to attack with Jin. There's no way. Like, we're not going to walk into another Emperor. That's for sure. I tried, guys. I really did. Organ Hoarder. Oh, man. Our opponent's freaking smashing us. Our opponent is smashing us. Is there any value to drawing here? Yeah. Shields are down. And tap land that we could draw with. Okay, cool. Send it back. They have a pause at 1? Was that correct? So they have another binding? Okay. Okay. So thank goodness for the cut down. Let's see if they get greedy and play the other one. Right? Gosh darn it. Alright, let's cut down. Hopefully they don't have a make disappear. And the pause is because they can animate the other one. Don't have the make disappear. Don't have the make disappear. Oh, man. Thinking that's not good. Target or enchantment you control becomes... I mean, there's no way around it, right? Is it permanent? Alright, block. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Alright, so how do we do this? I could have swore we had a dude. Okay, so here... Okay. Like, oh man, this is interesting. Kill this guy, get Runo back at that, or we can get Jin back. Get Jin back, draw 4. Okay. Okay, we at least get to draw 6 next turn. Right? So that's something. I hope that wasn't too greedy. I really hope that wasn't too greedy. Yep. No blocks. Ball to 4. Oh boy, that's either going to be a big blunder or not. The thing is, I was thinking about maybe when they attack, get Runo back, but that was a 4-4. So either way, we were kind of stuck like Chuck. Yep. Might as well go big. We counter the first spell they play, so this feels safe to me. You get to draw 6 here. Refill the hand. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! That was close. I'm not gonna lie. I had a bit of a pucker factor there. Not gonna lie. Wait, are we just dead because it copies? I think we're dead anyways. I actually think we're dead anyways. Two, three, four. I think the copy kills us, so we have to Takanume and then get back Oregon. Oh, we were so close. Play Organ Hoarder. And then look for a bounce. Jeez Louise, Dak. 11 cards left. No attacks because we got a block. And then pitch, land, land. 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 This is a little scary, right? This is a little scary. Because we're going shields down right now. Oh, man. I'm glad I caught that. Because I don't think it's a may. Whenever you cast Artifact, insert source spell, you may choose new targets. Copy that. Yeah, it just defaults to copy that spell. Man, and we had the counter for that too. That's so annoying. We have to get this thing off the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No attacks. So do they just know? Ah, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we shouldn't have played the Organ Hoarder. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. We still had one left in the deck. Oh, that is huge. That is absolutely huge, my friends. Oh, but we can't. So they sack. Oh, no, but that gives us a flyer. Oh, man. We had to play it. If we could have doubled it, it would have been broken. So, I mean, they sack the Liline. We get Runo back. Okay. Oh, it's an enchantment! Oh, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. All right, we're not gonna get anything back because we don't want to mill. Okay. And then we leave up Essence Scatter and play Terror Terror. Oh, we can attack. Let's see what they play. They play Azure. So we have a block here. Okay, go to combat. Attack here because we're on a clock. And now the question is, do we leave up Syncopate or do we play both Terrors? I think we play both Terrors and just leave up Essence Scatter. Have we played a land yet? Yeah, alright. Play both Terrors. Oh, this is a nail biter. This is a nail biter for sure. Five cards left. 5 cards left. Can we get there? We have 2.5 points of lethal. Syncopate for 1. I was a little worried for a second. Counter the meat hook. And I think that will do it. Oh my gosh, that was a nail biter. On the draw, indulgence into potentially Organ Hoarder. We could pitch the Terror to get it back with Runo. I like it. We may even pitch the... Ooh, I like hitting our land drops. Showing white on the other side of the board. Oh, that could be iffy, my friends. That could be iffy. White, black. Okay. White, black with an underdog. Man, really would have liked to see our Syncopatorino there, but that's okay. That's okay. We have some interaction. Opponent going wedding announcement. Okay. Going Hammerino. So we're going to indulgence, most likely pitching the Terror. I think is going to be the correct one here. Opponent gets to make a nice little token. We're going to go digging and yep, pitch the Terror here. Keep hitting our land drops. We could Runo. I don't know if we want to though. I think we indulgence again, honestly. Yeah, ooh. Alright, they're gonna go wide. So we're gonna definitely need to find a board wipe or an invoke soon. Down to 13. They're drawing though, so that works out a little bit better for us. I mean, they're getting a full grip, but that also means, yeah, there we go. There we go, my friends. Let's pitch the island. The island. Ooh, hello, Jin. How many? Let's see. So this thing is 2 cheaper now, so it is 5. Let's go Organ Hoarder. Probably gonna block the token. Scrutiny, Downfall. Definitely not Grasp. So the question is it Downfall or Scrutiny? Let's go with Scrutiny, right? Feel the graveyard. So now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy is 3. Next turn, most likely going to invoke. No attacks. All right, that's a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer. So I think we're hard pressed to invoke here. That way, at the very least, we don't get rocked by their guys being absolutely ginormous, right? Oh, nice. And they actually went ahead and left the older festival, so they get 1 less dude or draw 1 less card. I like that. They attack. We're gonna lose a guy anyways, so save 2 points of damage. I mean, we're gonna flip Runo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because that way if they want to play this, they're gonna have to spend the mana. Okay.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with
Man, this is gonna be really close. That is unfortunate, actually. So now they have good blocks. We could bounce that. Ugh. Opponent just a scotch ahead on the power curve. Obviously regretting not keeping the hero's downfall. I got a little greedy there with the card draw. So double Runo does nothing for us here. Play Runo. Yeah, see, and we could have played the downfall. That is unfortunate. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. I forgot about the legendary aspect of it. Okay, I still would have much rather preferred the, obviously the Shouldered. Okay. Man, this is looking pretty bad for us, my friends. Not even gonna remotely lie to you guys. So I want to bounce the Shouldered. But I think actually gaining this life, yeah, ugh, this is bad. Bounce the token, we can block it. Take 5. Token, block. Man, I think we're in between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. Not taking the hero's downfall and all. Hey, we are struggling, my friends. It is how the game is going. Go here, block here, go to 4. We have no life gain in the deck. So I think we just have to make the suboptimal play here, unfortunately. Could bounce. Wait a second. No, we don't want to reset that. I think we just... reset the guy that has haste, man. That feels so bad. We will reveal. Yep, take the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, he's a 5/5 as well. Can we do 2 things at once? Not really. Luckily, these are 2 different guys. So we can attack her down. We could technically play both of these. Versus playing Jin. If we play Jin, yeah, I think we're just dead. Honestly, like just being completely transparent. I think we're dead. So let's go here. And then put the organ hoarder on top. And then that way we can look 1, 2, 3, 4. Look for yeah, we have the land. Okay. So we put the organ hoarder on top. No attacks. And then we're going to double block Shouldered. Block here. Oh no, we can't double block because they're gonna haste the cut down. Okay. Like, looks like we're dead. Rafine. Nice, nice. I dig it. I dig it. Opponent is going off, my friends. Opponent is going off. Plus there. Yeah, holy snikes. Look at that. Look at that. So, I mean, we're dead. Just to be clear, they played a mean game and we're dead. So, let's see here. All right, so we just got not die, which is whatever. Here. And that's just because I want to see what our deck's going to deliver. So, go here. Come on. Try. Do. Yep. Go to 1. Does this draw? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we're good. Let's go here. Organ Hoarder. And unfortunately, we did not get there. We get a terror that we could play for 1. But I go out on my own terms. So we're going to terror. Oh, that's the second blue. Lol. Good game. Well played. Well played for sure. All right, we have our blue. We're going first, and it's a handful of interaction. I like this. We're keeping it. That's exactly where we want to be. Lead off with the old Waterfront District. Let's see if we can make something happen. Blue, red, and hit our land drops. Love it. Don't think we're going to use a cut down unless they're going to be running a Mirror Breaker, which could be a thing. They pass. I didn't really want to see another Rona's Verdict. Wanted to see some instant speed card draw or something at this point, right? But I don't hate making our land drop. And we continue to make our land drops. Now, there is probably an argument there that I should have played the Swamp just to not give information that we're not running Deluge, right? But that's the one good thing about Syncopate here is that if they do decide the Deluge here, we can counter it for 1, and we're okay with that because it gets rid of it, period. Typically, I wouldn't counter a Deluge, but once again, being able to stop it for 1 and get it completely out of the game, it feels correct versus them being able to draw 4 off of it, right? I think it's doable. Typically, my rule of thumb is not to counter the card draw, but rather counter their answers. And except in the late game, obviously, if we are top decking, I think there's an argument. Another daily. All right. Yep. That is the That is the way, unfortunately. Ooh, do we just fire this off? I think we do, at the risk of getting spell pierced. Oh, hopefully it's a consider or a play with fire, not a spell piercer. I'm gonna feel really silly. I feel really silly. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, the DM for one of the campaigns that I am starting up is, or not that I'm starting up, but that they're starting up, I'm playing in, is asking me some questions for brainstorming and whatnot. So, I mean, it's only fair, I guess, that we counter their card draw, they counter ours. All right, let's see if they go with the dragon. Hopefully they do, and we can return the favor for the 1 mana. 1, 2, 3, sure. Get that on the board. Still a little upset about the syncopate. Like, we thought about it. Or spell pierce, I'm sorry. Let's see what they end up doing here. Obviously, a burn down the house is on the table. But I do like the fact that these Rona's verdicts are going to be a nice, clean, one-shot answer. 1-mana answer to the dragon. There's the burn down the house that we knew about, but that's alright. We are able to get it back. And we can, oh, actually we're missing double blue, so let's just do it for the full amount, and if they counter it, they counter it. Oh man, they do not have make disappear, and we drew another scrutiny. I like it. We hit our land drop, we have a handful of removal going up against the control deck. This is nice. This is nice. Yes, my friends. Welcome. Welcome to the control matchup. So what's their payoff, right? What is their payoff that they're working towards? Valamakos is no longer in the format. They could still be running a... Nice. Like hitting our land drops. They could still be... We have a full grip right now, so we're not going to fire off the scrutiny. We're going to wait. Go on their turn. Hullbreaker is still a consideration, right? We have some level of removal for it. Let's let them attack. 1 mana. Go bye-bye. Bye-bye. We could draw 3 here, but once again, I don't feel like it's necessary. We want to kind of refill our grip. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have plenty of mana. Do we fire this off for 3? I mean, they've drawn how many cards? I actually haven't been paying attention. I think this is their deluge turn, so I am going to just draw 3. We have 2 to pay for the make disappear. I mean, we could refill our hand. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh! Yes. Alright, let's Organ Hoarder. And we'll probably pitch the Drag to the bottom. I feel like that might be the least impactful card here. Gotta love it when you can add to the board. Play a land, and... Well, we're gonna have to discard anyway, so let's play the card that doesn't draw us a card, so we get to keep our hand full. Seems correct. Another Terror coming down. And then... Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just gonna hold. Go on a holding pattern here. No sense to commit when we know that they have another burn down the house and they're gonna go digging. So unfortunately they are aware now that we don't have counter magic, but I mean, let's be honest, our hand is literally, not literally I guess, because Organ Hoarder is not removal. I mean, we could say technically it is, right, because we can draw removal off of it, but I mean, at the very least we're not dying, right? And right now we're in a position 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, they could definitely go through a decent amount of our removal. We have 4 answers for burn down the house. Yep, we knew that was a thing. So they got a 1-for-1 there, right? Because we did draw a card off of Organ Hoarder, and they spent a card. Actually, the Terror was off the Organ Hoarder, so sitting pretty. Play a land. All right, come on, Runo. Man, awkward. Runo or Jin? Runo, because I mean it's a shame because they can see the Jin coming, but we also know that our opponent is not running removal. So let's play it and then put the Jin on top. It is unfortunate that we had to pitch the Tainted Indulgence, but I think having threats is pretty powerful. We'll keep the Jin on top. It could be a little risky, right? There is consideration for Organ Hoarder to be able to just continue drawing cards, but this forces our opponent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're going to go digging, Hull Breaker, and they're tapping out for it? Opponent. Let's leave up the verdict. Wow, that can't be right. What makes him think that we wouldn't have like something there? That's interesting. That is interesting. Consider again. So I mean, the interesting thing, so 6, 7, we'll be able to play. I would maybe we sandbag the Jin for card draw, right? Because the thing is, they're gonna have plenty of cantrips. Okay, that's awkward. They have the Spell Pierce. Burn down the house. Target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Okay. Man, they must really be desperate to... Alright, well then, yeah, we'll just slam it. If they got an answer, they got an answer. We're seeing the one downside of Rona's Vortex versus Fading Hope, right? Because Fading Hope, we could bounce the Jin after they burn the spell. They consider... I wish... Maybe we should have just waited, actually. Till we got a card draw spell, right? So we're going to 2-for-1 them here. They sandbagged. That's the one thing about Runo is that they do see the action coming. That wasn't nearly as bad. That is a good sign. That is a good sign. Very good sign. All right, discard. Or mill. They milled. Okay. Takanume. That's... Boom! Intimidating. Oh, surprise, surprise. We're on the draw, but we have interaction and card draw, so we're going to keep it. And as long as our opponent doesn't come out the gates swinging like a bat out of hell, then we are going to be ABK. So, Essence Scatter, not looking like it's going to do much against the old either Jeskai or is it? So that is fitting. Oh, alright. Well, we may have a little something something then. A little something something. So the question is if we're going to run out Organ Hoarder into this or not, right? A little bit of ramp from the opponent. They're taking 1, so we're on the board. We're winning. Haha. So Domain is probably what we're looking at, which means we're going to have to save the Essence Scatter for the Sphinx. And then a negate for the Herd Migration. What else do they run? Now, their removal package, well, actually, shoot. I guess if we don't see why... Ooh. That's good.
Humans and werewolves exist.
That's actually super good. Nice, opponent. Nice. Wait a minute. We can kill her next turn. Okay, so... Let's do that. Let's just kill her next turn. Don't want to change it to night. Yeah, I think we're just going to go shields down and get her off the board. We'll deal with these guys. Next turn, we can leave up Essence Scatter and Scrutiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be a War Chief Stomper. Okay, we can deal with that. We have a little bit of time. Not much, a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like literally a land. So, in a bit of a pickle, for sure. All right, that's a good one. So we're going to hold here and just send it back. We want to, at this point, you know, we want to make sure that if we play Organ Hoarder, we can leave up mana. Oops, and they're at 7 here, so this is a little scary. Well, actually, we're good here. So what we're going to do is we're going to grasp here to save us some life, because we still have the essence scatter if this ends up being a Titan, right? Now we're down to 10, so things are looking bleak, right? We could draw, but I don't think we can afford that. Opponent's going to pass it back to us. That's a little interesting. Negate. So yeah, I guess we're going to Organ Hoarder. The problem here now is going to be if this is a Hull Breaker. If it's a Hull Breaker, I think that's all she wrote, my friends, because we lost our removal. We could take the Grasp as well. Man, that's really touchy. I think I'm going to take the Tolarian Terror. And, I mean, we're going to see if this is the Hull Breaker or not. Alright, that we can work with. Do we want to negate this? Man, this is a pickle. For sure. Take this, take 4. Leave up the Essence Scatter, negate. I think we have to. And this is scary, but if they manage to resolve a Titan, then we're just Dunskies, right? Bottom. Okay. So fall to 6, then we should be able to play our Terror, right? So this is gonna be very touch and go. A Stomper, all right? That we're gonna have to scatter. No pause from the opponent. That's good. So take 2 here, take 4, fall to 6. Play Terror, leave up Scrutiny. Alright, we're gonna look for our Drown for sure now. Hero's Downfall, not quite what we were looking for. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're just gonna play Terror. Oh no, if we play Terror, yeah, we look for a land. This is interesting. All right, I think we play Terror here and leave up Downfall and negate. We could have potentially tried to draw 3 and look for another blue source to follow it up with the Terror, right? We would have made it 1 cheaper, but I think I like going for the guarantee play here, and we are getting close. Like, this is going to be very tight. Let's make them pay, and then we'll negate. All right, that we will negate because this threat is resilient. So I think they should still attack, and that's exactly what they're going to do. I can respect that. All right. Not what we were looking for. Not what we were looking for. 1, 2, 5. Do this for 2. It's risky. It means we just die. So I think we could cycle. 1, 2, 3. I think we just play the land and pass. I think we just pass the... Yeah, 6. Hopefully, I mean, they just gotta go for it, right? Like, they're presenting lethal. I don't see why not. They have a full grip, plenty of mana, and maybe I was wrong for playing around the Titan of Industry, but I couldn't imagine. The thing is, we have to use the Downfall now, stop us from dying. So if they play the Titan, we're kind of Dunskies. There's the Titan. All right, well, here's the thing, right? Like, they're gonna put a shield count. Gosh, this is awkward. Either way, we could draw a... We could draw 1... Let's see. 2... If we draw 1, we have 3 mana to kill something. We may draw a counter for that, but we still got to... We're looking for... Yeah, we just gotta let it resolve. Unfortunately, we gotta let it resolve. So they did finally have the Titan, but it didn't quite get there. Yep. I mean, we had the Downfall. We had the Downfall. I think we're gonna draw 2 here. We have exile effects, so let's get lucky. Draw 2. Man. All right, so we could bounce. Okay, all right. It's not the worst. We have an out, right? We bounce. And then hopefully syncopate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think that's going to work. All right. Let's see if we can get him, man. This is going to be tight. This is going to be tight. Come on, replay it. You know you want to. You know you want to replay it. First, don't kill my Titan or my Terror, and then replay your Titan. That's what we need. Those are the two things we need, right? Of course, we can always bank on our... Oh, gosh, darn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, smart. Smart play, opponent. Smart play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. All right. Oh, we got to send it back. We can't afford it, unfortunately. Come on. Play it. Play it. Play it. Play it. Oh, my goodness. Opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, they are drawing like a fiend. The problem is... Wait a minute. Oh, it's on the... It's nighttime, so it would kill us? Yeah, never mind. They could pay 6, so we have to do 7. Oh my goodness, man. Opponent's being a champion here. Do we risk it for the biscuit? Oh my goodness. Triple land? Alright, we're cycling. So, play our terror. Oh my goodness. I hope that wasn't rash of me. Now they play it, right? Like, now they play it. It's like they had the read. They had the read. Oh. And they would just sack that. Alright, we're gonna cycle. Come on. Cut down, not gonna do it. Indulgence, okay. Come on. Oh, maybe we should have held it then. Lol. Alright. Hit you. Couldn't draw. Nope, that's not gonna do it, man. Our opponent played it like a champ, man. Played it like a champ. Well done, opponent. Well done. GG, my friend. GG. Good game. Yeah, because block 2 comes over. Yep. Oh, man. 2 mana on the draw. We have Tainted Indulgence to pitch our Jin. I'm going to keep it. Famous last words, my friends. Famous last words. Going up against Jundarino. So, what are we looking to do here? Let's keep him guessing with the old Esper, right? The old rare... Well, I guess it's not triple tap land, but you guys know what I mean. Bank... Jeez! So many bank... Yes! So many bank busters. So many bank busters. Well, this is going to work out nice. It will work out real nice. Yes. So, maybe straight Golgari? Interesting. So, they're going to draw, go up a card. Maybe they're Storm the Festival, which, once again, would be sweet. We draw that sweet, sweet Syncopate action, right? Get that sweet, sweet Syncopate action. Yep, straight Jundarino. Fair enough, opponent. They're cool just drawing. We are cool just drawing as well. Ooh, there's that Syncopate. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, Scrutiny. Would still like to see our land. We can Organ Hoarder here. Is there anything that punishes us? I don't think so. Let's just Organ Hoarder, start fueling up the graveyard for our cheap terrors. I would like to hit a land. So, oh man. Pitch the Syncopate. Is 1 good enough? I do like hitting our land drops, so I'm going to pitch the Syncopate. Make a Tolarian Terror just a scotch cheaper. Taking a look at the sweet graveyard action, right? Also gives us a 1 in the graveyard. It's 1, 2, 0, and 7. 1 away. Grass. Fair. That's fine. They still get to draw as well. So, I guess here we can get punished with a Wren, right? Wren can punish us. There are a few things that could punish us here on 5. That also makes it to where Indulgence just draws a card, which is sweet. Alright, they want to make sure they don't hit their land drop. I can respect that. Let's see. What are they doing here? Teachings. Oh, so they're like Reanimator. Okay. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense now. A lot more sense. Man. I think we gotta take the damage here. We can Scrutiny for 3, but then it opens the door for them to like mill us into next Tuesday. I don't think that's correct. We can also just straight bounce this token so they can't freely crew. A lot of decisions here, for sure. I guess we'll just go with the Scrutiny at the end of their turn, right? Like, we have the ability to interact at instant speed. Let's go ahead and do it. They just got a Scotch small leg ahead of us, but I think we're okay. I'm debating about whether we're going to go shields down to kill this Bankbuster or not, right? Because they could just straight up hard cast on us. I think we have to take the 6 here. Can also just... Yeah, I think we're going to take the 6. And then maybe end of their turn... Just Vortex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cruelty. Negate or Syncopate. If we Syncopate for 2, they could pay. We Syncopate for 3... We negate, we could still Indulgence. So let's Indulgence. Okay, we hit our lands. I like that. Still only 2, so we'll negate that. And then for the sake of making this cheaper, I mean, the problem is that's our only removal, right? So I'm a little skeptical. This guy just starts exiling, which is a little annoying. I can make this guy cheap. Yeah, man, just bouncing a token seems pretty lame. Another Scrutiny. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we can play Runo. We have the mana. Yeah, let's play Runo here. And maybe it should have been Terror. Put Jin back on top. Because they do have mana open. I was thinking to do it to protect the Jin. But they do have mana open. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're gonna... Let's see what they got going on here. Can we afford to take another 4? We don't want to bounce the Reckoner. Tear Asunder. And they have the 3 mana as well. Alright, that will resolve. So they get a free attack here. So maybe it should have been the Terror, right? Because the Terror, we would have been able to leave up the Syncopate and then not take any damage here. So I think I may have messed up here, unfortunately. We just give them more cards. Gosh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's exactly so we came and play Jin and get in there. And they still have the mana to replay it. I mean, I don't want to take 6 here. That's a good chunk of our life. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It is feel bads, don't get me wrong. Take 2, fall to 14. And then, you know, obviously with the... I'm not sure. I think if we kick it, it actually doubles. So, our turn. Do we just play Jin with the shields down is my question. They know it's coming. They have 5 cards in hand, right? I think we have to just go with Tolarian Terror here. I think we're just going to go with Terror, and then we have the ability to leave up Syncopate, and if push comes to shove, we can Scrutiny. I think that's correct. Yeah, I think where I messed up was the turn before, where I played Tear Asunder. Alright, let's let them pay for it. There we go. And now we can do this for 2. And now we have a solid block. We don't get to draw this turn, but see, this is what we should have done when they had the Tear Asunder the first time. That's what we should have done. Now they don't have any good attacks. And... land Jin. No attacks. Just gotta bide our time. This does mean shields are down, so this could easily be a reanimation spell here. Of note, of course, that Jin does not counter enchantments, so they can play the Gix. Now, if we get to untap here, I feel really good about our position, right? The trick is untapping here with Jin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have access to 7 mana. They definitely can kill Jin here. If they do, it is what it is. Alright, that's interesting. It's not a spell, my dude. Let's go with the untap land. Not that it makes too big of a difference, but alright. Apparently people are just conceding. So, really funny, because with 2 Jins, you would think we'd pitch this, but we're going first. We have blue-black, and we have 3 pieces of 2-mana interaction. So we're actually going to keep this one. All it takes is an indulgence for us to clean up this draw, right? We get an indulgence, we get to pitch a Jin, draw some cards. We're looking pretty good, right? Look at that. There's a black source. Love it already. Let's play Taka Noom. We could wait till last minute. I'm only going to feel silly if we, like, draw. Alright, wreck. Man, really? Really? Man, why? Where is the resurgence of Reckoner coming from? Like, for real. Yeah, we're gonna Essence Scatter that. Where is this? Look at this. Just the way we drew it up, guys. Just the way we drew it up. And we have Vortex to get rid of Bankbuster, right? We also have Grass plus Indulgence. So this is looking decent. They're gonna draw. That looks good for us. Get to make sure we hit our land drops. Okay, okay. All right. This is looking good. Scrutiny. We're going to discard a Jin because we can get it back with Runo. Why am I saying Rona? Runo. Let's go here. Now, this is interesting. Do we fire off this Silver Scrutiny for 2? Or, nah, we got Indulgence. They're going to keep drawing. Fair enough. So, their hand is full of removal. All right. I mean... what are we pitching? We're not pitching the other Jin, are we? But I like going up on cards, so I think we are going to Indulgence. Just keep sculpting the hand a little bit, right? Scorn, Grasp, Rona. So the question is... yeah, actually, we need to keep Scorn to deal with the... yeah, so we're going to pitch Rona's Vortex. Missed the land. And we're one... oh, man, if we hit the land, that would have been gangster. Because then we could have terrored plus Scorn. Right now, we're not going to invoke. I want to make sure they can't invoke us. And then keep this for another... our... alright, you got us. We're countering that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now this is cheap enough to do it. So now they can invoke us to Oblivion. That's fine. We were ready for that. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We're gonna kill this. Yes, yes. We are, and now there's an empty board. We get the... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? Is it tapping correctly? Yes. Invoke to spare you. Get rid of shouldered. We took one. Fair enough. Boom, boom. Play a terror. Pass the turn, my friend. They're going to play either Liliana or their invoke. Hit us. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, come on. Give me the land. Give me the land. Give me the land. It's okay. I think we can work this. I think we can work this. I really do. Underdog. It's a little annoying. No land. Okay. So no Jin, unfortunately. So let's go Hoarder. There's the Runo. There's the land, and there's another Hoarder. So we grab the Runo, pitch those two, play the Terror, send it back. They hit us with an invoke. We sack the Hoarder. We go to 8. Really needed that clutch land for Jin, unfortunately. So Meadook on the table. Okay. Oh, and now they have the invoke. All right, fair. Yeah, gosh. All right, fair enough. Fall down to 5. I thought we were doing so good. Where did we lose it here, man? Where did we lose it here? Oh, so they have the grasp, and they have enough mana to grasp plus invoke. So I guess we're just dead? Man, that's a bummer. I really thought we did good this game. I really did. There's the grasp. Counter. And then there's the invoke. Man, did we call it or did we call it? Good game. Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. Well, my fellow knights, that is the deck. It's a 3. And the reason why I say it's a 3, I think the value is there. I'm just not that strong of a control player, unfortunately. I think there's definitely a couple of games that we could have won if I played a little cleaner. But I'm off Vortex. I'll be honest with you. I'm off Vortex. I think Vortex just didn't really perform the way I wanted it to. I think only one of those games, it really made the difference as far as the tuck effect. So I think the Vortexes should be Fading Hopes. I think we can go down one Essence Scatter for maybe like another Hero's Downfall or another piece of active removal. Everything else felt good to me. I definitely think there's an aggro meta, so I think Drag to the Bottom is useful. We're going to Hoarder. I mean, you saw the combo, and the combo worked out great. I think there's definitely some value here. I think it plays out well. I think you just have to be a slightly better player. Maybe we should run Considers just to feel the graveyard a little more, right? It was fun, though. I definitely had a good time. It just, these decks always make me, like, want to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, they definitely always make me want to play better because I think they're powerful, and I think it's just one of those things. You guys have been hanging out with me long enough where the more decisions I have to make in a game, the higher chance I have to mess it up. So it is what it is. That being said, I think I definitely like the synergy between Runo and Tolarian Terror and being able to pitch our Jins early because they're just going to rot in our hand, and getting them back later to flip Runo felt really great, honestly. We didn't get to completely live the dream and like do a bunch of copies of stuff, but I mean, it is what it is, right? We're in a removal heavy meta right now where mono black is one of the more predominant decks, so things aren't going to stay on the board very long, unfortunately. So it is what it is, but I definitely enjoyed it. I thought Oregon Hoarder definitely performed, so not only is it good in draft, it definitely has a small place in constructed, albeit 4 be a little slow. But yeah, that will do it for today, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and riding the struggle bus. You guys rock. I appreciate you. And until the next one, as always, happy gaming.